It is time to talk some Combine. Josh and Sherrod back with you on a Friday. It's going down in Indianapolis over the next few days. Vertical leaps, Wonderlic tests, 40-yard dashes, cone drills. And now joining us is a former Aztec who's getting ready to be a professional wide receiver. His name is DeMarco Sampson from Castle Park High. DeMarco, always great to have you on the show. How's life out there in Indy?
It's great. It snowed today, so that was the first time I've ever been in the snow.
Ever? In your whole life?
That was my whole life.
Unbelievable. Well, yeah, stay warm. Any nerves, DeMarco? Any pressure to perform at an optimum level?
No, not at all. It's pretty laid back around here. Everybody's been training pretty hard, so everybody's pretty confident in their abilities.
DeMarco, I know you've been dealing with a knee after the season. You got that taken care of. How do you feel physically heading into this thing?
Physically, no, I'm good. I won't be running. I'm not running at the combine, so I'm just doing bench. So I mean, there's not too much pressure on me doing bench. I'm doing vert. So and all the coaches and the doctors pretty much know I'm not running because of my knee. So there's no pressure at all.
Okay.
Well, I've always wanted to ask you this. What's your bench? What's the bench looking like? How many times could you put it up?
I'm about 15.
225, 15 times?
Yeah, about 15 times.
And you're saying that you're not going to do a lot of the running drills. I mean, you're a wide receiver. They want to see the speed and the quickness. Do you think that's going to hurt you, or are you going to try to have a pro day sometime later on?
Yeah, no, I don't think it hurt me at all. All the doctors that I met with today, they pretty much agreed with me that, it might be best that I ran in my pro day because 7 weeks after I'm 7 weeks out of my surgery, and a lot of meniscus, which I had, it takes a lot longer to heal than medial. DeMarco
Sampson is our guest from San Diego State at the Combine. Is it competitive with the other guys coming out of college? If you see a receiver from Clemson or a receiver from Ohio State or USC, do you feel like there's some quiet competition going on with guys at your position?
Oh, definitely. I think the biggest is the school guys on the West Coast, like the TCUs, Jeremy Curley and Jeremy Young are here. I think that's his name. Yeah. So it's kind of a guys will walk by you and they'll be like, oh yeah, you had a good season, but you always know, like, when Saturday and Sunday come, it's not gonna, it's not gonna be all that friendly. It's not gonna be that friendly.
Right. DeMarco, the guys always talk about how the interview with teams goes a long way, and especially the Wonderlic test. So, what do you do to kind of prepare yourself for the interviews and for that Wonderlic test that everybody talks about being so crazy?
Well, we have practice tests, so we just go over it about every day, and then we do practice interviews. We did them all week before we came. And last night was the first night the coaches we sat down and had interviews with the coaches. So it's pretty good. It's not as hard as everybody made it out to be. I mean, they are real important, but a lot of the coaches that you talk to, they're pretty down to earth. They make you laugh. It's more of a casual conversation rather than like a scolding.
And that leads to the topic of the mental aspects of this game. I know it's a physical game. Obviously, you're strong, you're fast, you're tall, you got the tail of the tape that the scouts are going to like. But how much of this game is intelligence? When you play in a football game, how often do you feel like you're using your head and your smarts and your intellect to get ahead when it comes to taking down the opposition?
I would say about 80 to 90%.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's a real mental game. You have coaches that try to play mind games with players. Also, you have players that try to play mind games. Just like for example, like a release. You never want to start the same way. That you're going. So you would want to fake outside before you go inside. That's all mind game. You want to set guys up to where they're trying to guess what you're trying to do. And most of the time, you want them to guess wrong, but, the good players that are prepared, if they're ready for that, they're ready for those mind games, they're ready for the strategies.
DeMarco, you hear a lot of times players say when they're playing, they don't hear the crowd, they don't see anything, all they see is the field. And I know it's not exactly the same situation, but when you're out there doing your things for the Combine, can you feel the eyes of the coaches on you? Do you actually take a time to kind of notice, okay, there's Coach Turner, there's, Coach Belichick. Do you notice what's going on in the stands?
Oh yeah, definitely. Last night, me and VJ we're walking down the street from the mall, and we seen actually we were coming from the Nike room, and we seen Coach Rivera with the Panthers now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we stopped to talk to him because he was with the Chargers, and we kind of knew him from that. but at the same time, in the back of our heads, we're kind of like, man, like, is he kind of judging us? Is he kind of interviewing us?
You puff your chest out a little bit, right?
Yeah. So, instantly we start talking football, trying to just let him know that just because we're out having a good time with each other because we're good friends doesn't mean that we're not,
Sure.
focused and ready for the combine.
Former Aztec great DeMarco Sampson getting ready to be a future professional. Does it feel a little weird coming into the league at a time with the lockout looming?
Yeah, yes, but no. Everybody asks about that. You could walk by guys talking to their agents. That's the big question with guys. But Bruce, he's my agent. He does a really good job of keeping us informed and keeping us encouraged that the lockout will be done in time. And, it will be a season, so, we don't really know, but, just not really trying to put too much time into that, and, just trying to stay focused.
Yeah, from Castle Park High School all the way to the Combine, DeMarco Sampson is here with us. DeMarco, we want to talk to you closer to the draft just to get inside your head and hear about your plans, but off topic, before you go, have you talked to Brady Hoke at all since he left San Diego State?
No, I haven't. I haven't had a chance to. I'm pretty sure he's been busy with recruiting or, getting in, and he participates a lot in the winter workouts. So I'm pretty sure he's up at 5 and 6 a.m. with his guys out there in Michigan.
Yeah.
But, I was hoping I kind of ran into him out here. But, if I get the chance, I will. I'll have a sit down and talk with him, but I haven't got a chance yet.
Were you a little surprised that he left, or did you expect that?
Yeah, yes and no. Surprised that, he left. But also, it was his dream job, and he did make that clear that that was his dream job, and he would take it. So
yeah. Hey, DeMarco, we're wishing you the absolute best. Stay healthy. Have a wonderful combine. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
You got it.